The kingdom of God was never meant to stay in church. Most people think Christianity is about attending services, obeying rules, and waiting for heaven after death. But what if that idea is historically, biblically, and even logically incomplete? What if the kingdom of God was always meant to be lived daily, at work, in school, in traffic, in relationships, and in decisions no one applauds? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Many people believe in God, but live their daily lives as if another system is in charge. Today, we're not talking about religion. We're talking about government, a kingdom. And by the end of this video, you'll see a version of yourself in this story. The human story, universal hero setup. Every human who ever lived wrestled with the same tension. Who is really in control of my life? Historians tell us that in ancient Rome, citizens lived under an empire that shaped how they spoke, how they dressed, how they thought, what they valued. Rome didn't just rule land, it ruled minds. That's not ancient history. That's every modern system today. Money systems, corporate systems, political systems, social media systems. They don't just tell you what to do, they tell you who to be. And Jesus stepped into the middle of this reality and said something radical. The kingdom of God is at hand. Mark 1:15. Not coming later, not waiting for death, at hand. Now. That statement alone threatened every power structure of his time. Kingdom mindset versus worldly mindset. Let's get practical. The worldly mindset says, accumulate power, protect yourself, win at all costs, define success by status, love selectively. But Jesus described a kingdom mindset that runs in the opposite direction. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Matthew 6:33. A kingdom mindset is not passive, it's governed. In kingdoms, citizens don't invent laws. They represent the king. That's why Jesus said, "My kingdom is not of this world." John 18:36. Meaning, different values, different authority source, different operating system. Living the kingdom daily starts with realizing you are not just a believer, you are a citizen living in a foreign system. Real history mirror, ambassador story. In ancient history, ambassadors were rare and powerful. An ambassador of a king did not speak personal opinions, did not live by local laws, did not negotiate identity, represented the full authority of the kingdom behind him. Paul intentionally used this language when he wrote, "We are ambassadors for Christ." 2 Corinthians 5:20. This wasn't metaphorical poetry, it was political language. An ambassador could be poor materially, yet powerful in authority. That explains why Jesus could say, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of God." Matthew 5:3. Kingdom living is not about circumstances, it's about who backs you. Science-minded connection, truth without preaching. Science agrees on one thing. What you consistently think shapes how you live. Neuroscience calls this neural pathways. Jesus called it renewing the mind. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. Transformation isn't emotional, it's cognitive and behavioral. Kingdom living doesn't deny reality, it reframes it. Instead of reacting in fear, you respond from authority. Instead of being controlled by impulse, you operate from purpose. This is not superstition. This is alignment. Practical daily kingdom living. Let's bring this home. At work. You don't work just for money. You bring excellence because the king values order. Integrity becomes non-negotiable. Whatever you do, do it as unto the Lord. Colossians 3:23. In relationships, you forgive when the world says retaliate. You love without leverage. You serve without applause. Love your enemies. Matthew 5:44. That command is impossible without kingdom authority. In school or growth, you pursue truth, not validation. You're not defined by grades or titles. You carry identity before achievement. You are the light of the world. Matthew 5:14. Light doesn't argue with darkness. It shows up. The hero's turn. Viewer sees themselves. Here's the turning point in every hero's journey. The moment they realize, I don't need to escape the world, I need to bring a different kingdom into it. Jesus never prayed for escape. He prayed for representation. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Matthew 6:10. That prayer only works if someone lives it. That someone is you. Integration and call to action. Kingdom living is not perfection. It's alignment. You will fail, you will learn, you will grow. But once you see yourself as a kingdom citizen, you can't go back to shallow Christianity, because the kingdom of God changes how you think, shapes how you love, governs how you live, anchors who you are. The kingdom of God is not talk, but power. 1 Corinthians 4:20. If you want real-life Christianity, not just Sunday faith, not just emotional belief, like this video. Because the kingdom of God was never meant to stay in church, it was meant to live through you.